Dus even zo doen. Ze zeker er allemaal doorheen gaan.
My, we might just make something out of you. Good job. Kiss, kiss.
Succes! Chairman is pleased.
Ah, I see you've met your chief of staff. Good old trustworthy Lily.
You know me, straight as an arrow.
As any arrow should be. Otherwise, bang! Crooked arrows go straight into the trash bin. Anyway, as it seems that Lily already took it upon herself to onboard you, I will leave you two to it. Got calls to make, busy, busy, busy. But hey, good talk.
Anyway, big day for you coming up. Your first real assignment. But before we dive into it, you should meet your coordination team. This is Rupert, our expert in everything hummus-related. I think he has a PhD in homology or something like that, allegedly.
Yes. Well met, Administrator. Some could say that I am indeed a specialist. I have helmed for several years the Institute of Sins and Hummus, where we studied the interactions between...
What a dork!
Actually, I wasn't finished.
I love this guy.
I was going to explain...
And that would be Larry.
Damn right I am, the Larry. Hotshot, ladies man, and 3-time world champion of forklift tuning.
And your job is...
Well, I'm the man you want to talk to for everything maintenance and infrastructure related. I keep this whole little operation tight and steady.
And no one doubts that. And finally, we have...
I can introduce myself, thank you. I'm Janine, Mistress of Paperwork and Processes. And, if I'm not mistaken, that is all you're required to know.
Right. Good. Good. Well, now that you've met your crew, let's get to work. On your mark.
Let's get to work. Not just you learned the basics and not your entire crew, you're given your first assignment. However, the training wheels aren't enough just yet. After all, there's still lots to learn. Attend the course, study the administratum, and learn advanced notions.
Before I leave you off the hook, there's still a handful of topics you should go through if you don't want mayhem to strike within days.
Okay.
Let us begin the Hummus Political Theory course. If you open your manual, chapter 12, page 78, paragraph 4...
Rupert, we don't distribute these manuals to administrators anymore. Budget reallocation? Just make it short, yes?
Oh? Oh, I wasn't aware. I'm not a fan of improvisation. Can we postpone this?
Step aside, buddy. Let me handle this.
Ja,
All right, Chief, here's the deal. There's some kind of scepter imbued with the power to control the hummus population. It's planted in a magical rock in front of the temple. It randomly selects a new ruler whenever there isn't one. And then that guy has to go through the coronation process to finally do his thing. And, the ruler, do what rulers do. Same as you, I guess? Sorry, Chief, I'm still a bit fuzzy on what you actually do.
The ruler assigns a life path of humans and orders the construction of buildings. Their personality randomly selected at coronation decides the assignment priorities. Okay.
Administrator, please note that hummus rulers will determine the life paths of others as well as what to build according to their personality. So expect wildly different priorities from a ruler to the next. These rulers often bolster the spirit of the hummus that they favor, giving them an edge for as long as this ruler remains in power.
Which means, if you don't like this one, you can change. Just spitballing ideas, of course, but an inappropriate ruler could end up having an innocuous accident, like smashing his face against a wall.
Dacht ik al dat dat de bedoeling was. Volgens mij is het dood.
Such a tragedy. The king is dead. Long live the king.
En when the ruler dies, an aspirant choose a randomly new aspirant, and that was temple of coronation. Coronation takes time. Meanwhile, no one is handling the realm,
Such
but nothing can be
eagerness.
built. Oh. Dus we moeten in ieder geval iets zorgen wat goed voor Souls/Sins is. This ruler is an ambitious man. Lots of rangers will be sent to explore mines. Most personalities have weaknesses and undervalue some life paths. Scouting strength. Weakness. Okay. Check the watchtower. Rangers are
The brave
capable of
Hummus explorers. Famous for... well, famous for their casualty rate, really.
Seems that these resources are free to claim. Good for them.
Humans need to find resource nodes before colonizing them. Hostile entities can conquer them bad and mighty.
Another squad isn't having as much of a good time.
Those remaining dwarves.
Very, very bad puppies. You did good. However, more will come if you don't also destroy the lair. These logs might come in handy. If you can aim, that is. Oh, all out of juice? Let me patch you up. Here you go. Have fun.
Steding af, wat makkelijker.
They were guarding a chest. Maybe you should crack that open.
Oh, breek het. And there are several ways to get reward chests. Try and complete the
All
second
that
hand.
cash will, come in handy. Let's use it to kickstart our hellish operations.
Okay.
Ugh, what a mess. Look at these degenerates, blobbing up chaotically. Hell's passive corruption will make their sins much worse if they remain outside a waiting line.
Okay.
They should wait their turn in an orderly fashion.
Mm-hmm. Waiting boot. Die moet ik hier neerzetten, denk ik. Zo.
Huh. I should have bargained for more.
Better than others. Ah, better, prettier, tidier, just the way I like it.
Chief, all of this is fine and dandy, but what about our breaks? You know, I've seen guys purposely take longer if you don't give them facilities dedicated to chilling. Not me, of course. I would never do that. No!
Nu. Doen.
We don't want souls to bumble in here. You should connect the building with an imp-only road to avoid hummus getting lost in personnel-only neighborhoods.
No? Input by that directional. Okay.
It's good you tidied things up a bit, but it's still missing something. Maybe it's a bit too bland. Look at the souls. They behave like they're in an amusement park. We should spook them a bit.
Okay. Fear crops improve fear of souls around them, increasing their movement speed. Fear crops have different tiers determining their strength and range.
Administrator, are these decorations meant to stay?
Holy hell, some of these decorations scare the bejesus right out of me.
Yeah, I might have to file a complaint if you make us work around these.
Oh, there's always something. We should probably build motivating props as a token of goodwill for the employees.
Okay.
I hope they're happy now. Or at least happier. Not sure they can ever be satisfied.
We heard that.
Klik om naar highlight in. Oh, hier. Motivation
Much better. They should work faster now. Maybe.
Fear and motivation are opposite effects. Employees are demoted by fear and souls are reassured by motivation. When a pop aura hits a building cell, the effect is applied to the whole building.
Hey,
Okay.
you should definitely fork him to shorten his break. Note that I said fork, not, well, you know.
Otherwise, it wouldn't really shorten the break, would it?
And we'll do that. Quickly shift your mouse cursor over them. Oh, zo.
I was thinking, this heavy magical tome you were given when you got the job. Maybe we should have a little chat about it. It is the one and only Liber Administratum, a codex of immense power, raving about the art of bureaucracy. Your predecessors imbued it with teachings of their own, before it was eventually passed on to you. You will have to attune to it if you want to decipher its powers and technologies.
Whoa.
Don't let yourself be intimidated by it. With time, it will be easier to navigate through its chapters. Each of them comes with its unique theme and passive powers to unlock. This is also where you can research new constructions and spells, but it doesn't come cheap. The heroes are the heavenly currency you will have to spend to study the Liber Administratum and unlock new powers. To get more, you'll have to do your job and purify the hummus of their sins. More precisely, every time a Hummu resurrects from hell with a low enough amount of sin, you will get one hero. Easy enough, yes? Here, I was allowed to award you 5 heroes to get you saddled up, courtesy of the chairman. For now, let's have you acquainted with a very important tool, the Souls Dispatcher. Good. Thanks to this tool, you will segregate souls according to any criteria you may fathom. This is by far the most important building for an efficient bureaucracy.
Dat kan ik snappen.
In the overview, you can see all 3 exits with their respective rules, if any, as well as the current fallback exit. You can set up a new rule from here, but we'll see that later.
Configure heroes lane to bay. Oh, wacht.
This is the details panel. When a soul enters a dispatcher, it checks if it matches any existing rule. Remember though, it checks from top to bottom, and the soul will go out on the first matching exit. Whether it's a specific sin, various statuses they can have, or other characteristics, each category has its own rule language. You'll have to explore the various options in due time.
Ja, oké.
Make sure to set the different parameters according to your needs. We will want a hero's lane that checks the amount of corruption in a soul before letting it through. That way, you'll make sure to only resurrect souls that will award you a hero. Now that we have our rule for specific souls, we have to determine what happens to souls that do not meet it. This happens in the fallback exit section. Here, you can select a lane in which souls will go if they do not match any of the rules set above. In our case, we want souls to loop back to our Omnisin doctors due to their sin level being too high. Could you kindly... We still need to build a loop to have sinful souls be brought back to the entrance and go through our omniscience again, until they behave enough to be given a new life.
toch? En dat niet. Oh, last punch was not connected. Build crossings at intersections.
Great, great. You learn fast.
Oh.
Now it's up to you to make up your own rules. In a bureaucracy, making stuff up can be its own reward. I think we're done here for now.
Duidelijk.
Nightfall. The hummus will stop working and head home now. I could tell you they're going to go to sleep, but you're a grown-up. You can take the blunt truth. Hummus tend to shaboink at night. A lot. In fact, they can get pretty naughty, even to my standards. At least now you know where their daily natality comes from.
Ja.
If I may, should you feel like preventing them from having a promiscuous night, you can always disturb them during the deed. If you do that, it will remove them from those partaking in the natality count for next dawn.
Why would you prevent them from having some fun? No, 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 no. This goes against my work ethics.
I wonder why. Damn buzz succubi and a pest.